Ooh, what is going on, guys, and welcome back to the Griffin Outdoors channel. My name is Ty, as always, and today we are here, Cherry Lake, in the city of Cherry Lake, Florida, and today we are going to be fishing here with my brand new light tackle setup, and this is the first activity, first stop, I should say, on our way up to the mountains of Alabama. As you see, the sun is just coming up over in the distance with some beautiful views. I mean, look at that. That is just awesome, isn't it? But anyway, without further ado, it's light enough now where we can start getting to casting here. So without further ado, I got this little red rooster tail on that we're going to start with. And yeah, you guys are going in that cam right there, GoPro time. All right, let's go. All right, guys. Well, unfortunately, I don't have any footage from the Cherry Lake fishing because apparently the footage must have got corrupted or something, because when I pulled all my footage off my GoPro, it just wasn't there. So either maybe the recording errored out and it never started recording or something like that, but footage wasn't there. We didn't catch anything anyway. It was just, we just stayed there for an hour and caught 0 fish. It was kind of terrible, to be honest. But so we're just going to continue and shoot you back to when I got in the truck. We're heading on over to go fish at a different place, actually up in Georgia now. We're going over to a road pull-off called Big Creek. We are running 15 minutes behind schedule, so instead of fishing there for 40 minutes, it's probably going to have to be like 20. So maybe even 15. But we're just going to get on the road. I'll do the drive updates now that it's 100% light out, so whoop-de-doo. Alright, an hour and 5 minutes, 60 miles away. Alright, coming out of the park here, we're turning left onto the ye old Cherry Lake circle here. Yeah, and then we're gonna come over and we're probably gonna be
continue on Northeast Cherry Lake Circle for 3/4 of a mile.
All right, then we're turning right to go on to like the stem of the circle, and then after that we're gonna be on Florida 58 North. All right, welcome to Quitman, Georgia, everybody. First town we're passing through in GA. Sweet. Alright, we're going to be on US 84 West for 23 miles, and then we're turning right on US 19. Alright, we're still in Thomasville, but in 17.5 miles, we are turning off of US 19 and turning on to State Road 111. Sweet. Alright, we're on Georgia 111 North for 2 miles, and then we will be there. Sweet. We're probably only going to be able to mess around because I overstayed what my schedule had me going at the last place. We're only going to be able to fish here for like 10 minutes. You guys are joining me as we're walking down here to Big Creek in southern Georgia. That's the name of the creek. It's called Big Creek. And we got this little rooster tail on and my light tackle set up. We're going to see if we can catch some fish. We're only going to be here for like 10 or 15 minutes before we go fish the Chattahoochee River after this. So anyway, we're just going to walk down here, see if we can get on some fish. You're going in GoPro cam. All right. Here's the creek. I feel like I think I just saw a fish swirl right there. We got the yellow and black. Oh, there's a sunfish right there. I see him on top. This could be a little honey hole. This whatchamacallit, this bait tore up sunfish on the last mountain trip. This golden yellow rooster tail. This thing went insane for us. Oh my gosh, there's some big sunfish. Oh my god, they're all bedded up. They're all on, these are all fish beds right here. See all the beds? Oh, this is crazy. Look at all the beds. You see the beds? I think we've spooked them all now, but there's all kind of beds right here. Oh, we got a hit. Got him. Got him. First fish with the new pole. There it is. He smoked it. Look at that. In the creek. I think it's a little green sunfish, ain't it? Look at that. You see that? Get a picture. Gotta get the picture for, oh, calm yourself. Alright, got the picture. Now we'll get him out of here. I mean, I keep telling y'all, the yellow and gold works miracles. I keep trying to tell y'all that this is the GOAT bait. This is the greatest bait of all time. I bet you get another one on this cast. We're already getting hit. I bet you we catch a couple more of them here, right under that tree. What? Oh, jeez. We're all tangled up. What the heck? How did that happen? Alright, well, that was kind of catastrophic. I mean, not really, but I did lose a ton of line on my pole in a hang-up. Though it did prove, once again, that the yellow and black Roostertail, or the golden black, is the best bait of all time. I mean, first cast, it catches the fish. I mean, are you kidding me with that? But anyway, that's first fish of the trip and first fish on this new pole. So, not a total loss. Now we're heading over to the Chattahoochee River, which is, I think, a 2-hour drive west. So we'll be in Alabama by the end of this video. Let's go. Alright, we're heading back south on this road. We'll be there in an hour and a half. So we'll be there at 10:15. Alright, up here in a half mile, we're making a left on Stagecoach Road. I think it's going to be this right here.
In a quarter mile, turn left onto Stagecoach Road.
Yep, it's going to be this left turn right here. So we're going to Okmulgee. I'll have to look up the name again, but I think it's Okmulgee Creek boat launch on the Chattahoochee River, though it is on the Bama side. So that is interesting. We are going to be leaving Georgia in this video. We are entering Georgia. We entered Georgia last video, and we're leaving Georgia this video. Look at that. Turning left here, Stagecoach Road. That's a thin road right here. Look at this. This is a skinny boy right here. Look at this. Alright, in 2 miles, we're making a left on Harmony Road. Alright, we're on Harmony Road for 6 miles, and we're getting back on US 19.
Onto US 19 North.
Alright, you heard the AI. We are in Pelham, Georgia, however you pronounce it, and we're turning right here at this light. Let's go. Alright, we're going to be on US 19 for 8.5 miles, and we're turning left on East Broad Street, so I assume we'll be in another city. Alright, welcome to the city of Camilla, Georgia. We're just turned onto the Broad Street, and in 11 miles, we're turning left on 200 West. State Road 200 West. Alright, Google's told us this is Old Columbia Road. Google's trying to kill me, I guess. What in the heck is going on? I guess. Red dirt roads. Oh my gosh. Apparently we're connecting to the Great Southern Highway, though, so that sounds like it must be a major road. Alright, we're on State Road 370, but right here we're turning on to State Road 62, which is also known as Columbia Highway. Alright, we're on Columbia Highway for 3.5 miles now, and then we're turning left on State Road 95 South. Ladies and gentlemen, we are here. We're not at the place, but welcome to the state of Alabama. Or we're crossing the Chattahoochee, baby. Get the Alan Jackson going. Way down yonder on the Chattahoochee. Look at that. Welcome to Alabama.
Welcome to Alabama.
Thank you, AI. I think we're turning left literally here. No, we actually still have 2 miles to go till we turn on Alabama State Road 95 South, and we're going through a city first. Welcome to, says welcome to Sweet Home Alabama, right there, look at that. Welcome to Columbia, Alabama, everybody. All right, we are on Alabama 95 South for 1.5 miles, and then we're turning left on, or right, I think we're turning right actually, onto Omusi Creek Road, which is where Omusi Creek Park is. Get that Omusi Creek action, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go! All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are here.
In a quarter mile, slide right to stay on Omusi Creek Road.
All right, we should be here. Let's see. Big curve around the bend. All right, I'll just cut to when we get up there. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Well, here, I think these are campgrounds, but we're probably gonna go fish down there, and we're just gonna use the same thing we were using. I'm just gonna use the same thing I was using at the creek because it first cast, we caught a fish, and I'm just enjoying catching some fish right now. We might go switch over to the bass fishing stuff later. I mean, we are here, gonna be here for 40 minutes, so. But anyway, that's gonna do it for this video. See you in the next one. Peace out.